Hey, everybody. So it's Thursday. It's going to be another episode of Before the Sermon. It's Pastor Steve and me, Sean, and we're talking about what are you preaching coming up? What's going to happen next week? Tell us.
Yeah,
How do
actually,
you follow up Easter?
yeah, it's a little blurry right now because we've just been through so much. We recorded 2 Groundeds last week. Did we? I even forget. Yeah, we did.
did.
And had to preach Friday night. That was extra. So it's like, all right, when I get to my desk tomorrow morning, will I even know what I'm doing?
Right. Who am I?
So my plan was I was going to leave John 6. We just had 3 messages in John 6. I was going to go to John 10. So tomorrow morning, Monday morning, this is Sunday, I would start working in John chapter 10. However, after the last service, last Sunday, one of our guys, and I really respect this guy, he came to me and said, "Oh man, bro, you got to finish John 6. You got to get us from where you stopped all the way down to John 6:66, that awful verse 666, where it says, and many of his disciples turned back and followed him no more. And you got to show us how, so I shouldn't give this away, how we start off the chapter and Jesus is feeding, 5,000 men, so 20,000. He's got a crowd of 20,000 people following him. By the end of the chapter, he's only got a few. This is not Jesus' church growth program, folks. This is not Jesus bending over backwards to just make his ministry as palatable to everybody so they'll all bring their friends. He thinned out the ranks, and man, did he thin out the ranks. So this guy encouraged me to talk about that. I got to decide either tonight or tomorrow morning, is it going to be John 6 again, or am I going right to John 10? John 10 is good stuff, man. It's Jesus as the great shepherd, the good shepherd. It's Jesus as the door to the sheep. And we get such great verses as this. John 10:10. The thief, it's the devil, comes only to steal and kill and destroy. That's false religions of the devil, too. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. Well, man, I want to preach that stuff. I'm like eager to get there.
I'm enjoying it right now.
Yeah, already, right? Or even a little later, John 10:27. My sheep. So Jesus is conscious there are people that are sheep, there are people that are goats. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give them eternal life, and they'll never perish, and no one will snatch them out of my hand. My Father who has given them to me, so the Father gave the Son, the sheep, here, go die for them, get them safely into heaven, raise them up at the last day. That's all John chapter 6. My Father who has given them to me is greater than all, and no one is able to snatch them out of my Father's hand. I and the Father are one. There's like eternal security stuff. There's perseverance of the saints stuff. It's just really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know, John 6, John 10.
That's a tough decision. You should just preach both. Same sermon. That would be a bad idea. All right, Steve. Well, hey, thanks for coming into the studio and letting us ask you a little bit about what's coming up. And love shooting these videos. So see you on the next one.